Hello YouTube, I'm Arylin, and I'm just here to, maybe start a video blog, see where it goes. I tried regular blogging and stuff, and it's just, I don't know, it's hard to come up with topics, and I seem to be more of a talker. So, I guess I want to be random when I talk. I don't know how well it's going to go, no one's really listening to myself, but hey, um, maybe feedback will help, if I get feedback from people on YouTube or Facebook where it'll help me bring up more topics. But a lot of people like talking to me, I've noticed, and I just want to see if it's maybe only people that I've met or if there's other people out there that, you know, like what I have to say. Or, if they don't, it's just like start conversations with people. I just don't understand like how some people hear one thing and it's like, oh, I don't want to talk to them. It's like you don't know them, but whatever. I'm just gonna make a snap judgment. A lot of people do it. Here I go. Random topic to start with. Snap judgment. You see somebody who fits a stereotype and you don't want to talk to them. Maybe they dressed in all black today. Hey, what if today is laundry day? Well, damn. I'm not going to talk to them because they're wearing all black. Or today they dressed in a Hollister t-shirt. Automatically they're proud, right? Isn't that what a lot of people think? Hollister has nice clothes. Some people like to shop there. Does it automatically mean that, damn, you can't talk to them? No. But that's how kind of the world works, isn't it? You get that one brief moment and you just decide, I like that person, I don't like that person. I know this is like an obvious sort of thing, but I guess I gotta start somewhere. Get myself out there. A little bit about me. I'm currently in college. I have two jobs. So I work literally right now every single day of the week. Not joking. Sunday through Saturday. That's my schedule. And it sucks. I haven't slept at all today. But today was a good day. It's Valentine's Day. And I'm not dating anybody or anything like that. But it was a good day because I got to see a friend. I haven't got to see in a long time. And I realized, it's nice to kind of revisit friends and see where you were and see maybe why you lost contact. And like we're good friends and everything, but I don't know. I guess we just aren't the type of people that have to see each other every day. Is what I've come to realize because we did see each other every day. If we got too much of each other or something, I don't know. Still a good friend, still hang out with them whenever, but we're fine not talking to each other all the time. And I think that works best. Some people you just have to talk to more often, You just get to know them, you have that click. We've got to talk like all the time. I want to know what's going on in their life. Some people think that's creepy, but yet kind of everybody has somebody they talk to every day. I don't know. People think it's creepy when someone has an interest in them. I don't get that, but I suppose I do. If someone's asking me ridiculous amounts of questions, like, can I answer the last 7 you asked me before I answer the next 15 you're starting to ask me? Yeah, that can be ridiculous. This is so weird. I feel like I'm talking to myself. There's just a camera. There's no one talking back to me. So hopefully, if anyone watches this and gives me feedback, it'll help with the next videos I make. But let's see. Okay. Like I said, today's Valentine's Day, and all I've heard all day or seen on Facebook and tweets and all this and that is, oh my God, I'm single. It's Valentine's Day. Well, guess what? You grew up single. It's not like you were married or engaged or in a relationship your whole life. People make it seem like they're gonna die if they don't have a boyfriend. Well, guess what? You're not. You're really not. You lived how many years without somebody, and you're still alive. And how many things are there in your life that are important? Everyone's got different values, but you got your family. You might have a job. You might have hobbies, whatever. You don't have to get down just because you're not dating someone. Put yourself out there, you know. Everybody finds times when they're single. I don't get why everybody's so bent on, oh, it's Valentine's Day, I'm alone. Well, guess what, you were alone yesterday. You'll be alone tomorrow. It's not the end of the world. You know, it's not like, oh, this determines my future because just this one day I'm alone, I'm gonna be alone forever. It's really kind of pathetic. I mean, I'm alone right now. Yeah, it's bad or whatever, but you know, it's life. If I meet somebody, I meet somebody, and then we start dating, and you know, we'll go from there. People always say, "Oh, my life always sucks. It never gets any better." And blah blah blah. Well, everybody has times in their life when they're sad. The only way you can know the difference between sad and happy, obviously you've had days where you're happy. So you're obviously going to have more days where you're happy. You can't, and I think it's ridiculous when people say, "Oh, this is the worst day of my life." Okay, well, let's see. I've heard that people are 16, when they're 20, when they're 30. Well, I'm sorry. How do you know it's the worst day of your life? Your life's not anywhere near the end. You don't even know if it's the end. Yeah, you could rephrase it and say, I've had a bad day. It's the worst I can think of that I've had so far in my life, or, you know, whatever. This is the worst day of my life, is the way they put it, as if this is the worst day and it's gonna be the worst day like of their entire life. Like never in their future they're gonna have a day any worse than this. You know, their car broke down, or they're having a bad hair day, or whatever. Well, that happens to people all the time, and they don't call that their worst day. I think it's just ridiculous how people pick the most random things to worry and fuss over. You know, there are so many more things in the world to get upset about. You can't get upset because you don't have a boyfriend, or because you decided not to pay your bill and now the bill collector is getting after you or whatever. It's like, well, you set your life like that. Why are you getting mad at everybody else? Who are you supposed to be mad at? And, you know, people are just kind of weird, aren't they? I'm kind of random, especially when I'm talking to myself, if you've noticed. I think I'm staying mostly on the same subject, so can't really tell because you know, there's one-on-one like communication, but ooh, like I was saying anyway, people in general, they're the same. You get those people that don't care that they're single, you know, they take things day by day, but there are the other people who rip it too much, like they put way too much pressure on themselves, like, oh my god, what's wrong with me? I'm single. Well, it's not gonna kill you. It's really not. I don't know. I I don't like being single, I guess, but it doesn't really change the fact that I'm living, that I'm experiencing life, and that you know, it's not necessarily going to be the rest of my life. You know, I know I'm weird, but you know, I'm not a perfect person. There's nobody is perfect. You know, it's just such a cliche thing to say, and I've said it so many times before. But you know, when I don't want to have to try to make somebody like me. If they're gonna like me, they should just like me for being real. They shouldn't have to, you know, go all out to make them like me. Like find out what kind of movies they like, what kind of sports they like, and then lie to them and tell them, oh, I like the same thing. You know, that's not gonna help you. That's gonna make them think you're fake when they find out that you don't know anything about like their band or their sport or their movies or whatever. Why fake? Why not just be real and be like, hey, we don't have the same interests at all. You know, you kind of have to think about it in that perspective of like, you know, in movies, like when they show adults going on a date, what's your goal in the next few years? Do you want to live here? You know, depends on the age, I guess. Are you in college or did you finish college? What's your career goal? Like, those are valid questions. Those are questions that you should really think of before getting even in bed with somebody. Because like, if you think like, first date's an appropriate time to have sex, fine. But you should know whether or not you're compatible. Like, if you think you want a relationship after that, I mean, great. Some people it works, but some people you feel really stupid afterwards because you have no idea. Like, what if you want to live in that same town the rest of your life and they want to travel the world? Well, you're gonna feel really dumb. You're gonna feel like you just kind of wasted your energy. Not everybody feels that way, but a lot of people will. And it's like, why wouldn't you try and figure that stuff out first? Figure out what kind of connection you have with that person. You know, like just simple stuff. Like I don't get why people don't take the time to really get to know somebody anymore. I guess people never really did, but there are people who do. It's like there's nobody has standards really anymore, like at all. I don't know. For me anyway, I want someone to like me for being me. Yeah, I mean, I try to make people happy and stuff. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't. Sometimes I agree to disagree, whatever, just like everybody else. But I don't sit there and bend the truth to where I get stuck in a lie. Like oh yeah, I love that band. Oh yeah, what's your favorite song? Oh, I don't know any of their names or songs, but the really popular one. Okay, well, what if I like a really popular band? That's a lot of songs. I don't know. I like when people look at it in a little bit of more of a mature way. Like if you're seriously thinking about dating someone, you shouldn't just bank on the fact that we're going all the way. That means you're going to get the one. Not everybody takes that stuff seriously. So you really shouldn't use that as collateral for the basis of your relationship. Like, well, we did that. Well, not everybody values it the same way. When everybody values anything the same way. You know? So, I don't know. I know this is really deep for a first video, but I guess, like I said, without feedback, I don't know where to take it. Just kind of throwing stuff out there, seeing how it goes. But, I don't know, I've always seemed like, I guess, a sort of a mature person. I mean, yeah, I can definitely be immature, but, I had teenage parents, and for a long time I was an only child, so I just kind of feel like, growing up around adults and kind of watching my parents grow, I guess I just kind of became more mature. And I'm gonna admit, I get really irritated when someone calls me immature, especially if they're being immature. Like, I'll admit if I'm wrong. I didn't used to, but now I'm realizing it's so much better to just face it. Yeah, I was wrong. Move on, next thing. Hey, did you move this? Why lie about it? Yeah, I didn't know it wasn't supposed to be moved. Big deal. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, well, I just wanted to know, just wanted to let you know this is not how it's supposed to be. No big deal. Why lie about it? There's no point. There's no point in saying, no, I don't know who moved that. It's like, why did you lie? If you did something, you did something. If you didn't realize you did something wrong, well, even if you did realize you did something wrong, what's the point of lying? Just get it out of the way and be like, yeah, I did it, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're not sorry. Just be like, yeah, I did it. Admit it. Why lie? What's that gonna help you? I guess people are they think they're gonna get in trouble. Not everything's gonna get you in trouble. People lie over the stupidest things. Like, oh, did you eat my food? No, I didn't eat it. Go. But you and I are the only ones who live here. So like, you got up and walked away? What? Something, I know I'm getting ridiculous off topic now, but I think I make a lot of observations